Obviously, the cars were some of the worst purchases. They probably wouldn't have been bad had you not left them.
Yeah.
So what are some of the worst purchases? Because now you got this money. I mean, you're making more money than you ever thought, Bobby.
Those were probably my worst purchases. And the house in Atlanta, Georgia. I bought this big mansion in Alpharetta. Mm-hmm. I bought this big mansion from, I believe, the Porn King, or once it was owned by the Porn King, and then it was owned by the Waterbed King, and then I bought it, and it was just the worst money I've ever spent. Right. I bought the house, put like $2 million into the house.
Damn.
And then did not live in the house.
What?
Just left it to my family, and it was probably the worst purchase I ever purchased.
You mentioned earlier that you gave a lot of your money away. You gave a lot of money to your family. You gave a lot of money to friends before you realized. When did you realize that, you know what? They're my family. They're my friends. But they're taking advantage of me. How far down the road were you before you realized?
I was all the way down the road. All the way in. You know, I don't regret it.
You don't?
You know, I don't regret it. You know, what I've been through in my life, I think we're all learning lessons, teaching moments that got me to the place that I am now.
What would you do different in that situation? You got to say, I'm going to place you back. You know what you know now at 56. I'm going to place you back in that situation. What would you do different?
I would put my family on allowances.
Okay. Not unlimited budgets, huh?
Not unlimited budgets, no. I wouldn't just buy frivolous things, you know, for them, you know, spoil them. And I would take care of myself a little bit better. You know, I've been through so much, you know, as far as, you know, from drugs to alcohol to just not taking care of myself. And I think I would just take care of myself a lot better.
Is it true you once bought a store for a woman because her boss mistreated her?
Yes.
And she owned the store, and then she had the boss start working for her?
Yes.
What made you do that?
I saw how he was treating her, and I didn't like it. And it was just a way of me telling myself I could change a person's life with just one check.
Right.
One check. And that one check, that lady owned that place for I don't know how long, and she had the boss working for her.
Maybe she had him treated him
just like she
treated her.
Yes, I hope so. I hope she fired him later on.
Hold on. It says you spent $1 million in one day?
In one day.
What the hell you buy?
I bought 3 watches, 2 cars, and a house.
You didn't want to space it out? I'm gonna buy a house this week.
No,
okay, I get to watch.
The thing was, I wanted to spend $1 million in one day.
I mean,
just for the hell of it.
If you spend $1 million in a day, were you gonna be like Brewster's Million, all of a sudden get 10 million at the end of that day if you spend $1 million in one day?
No, I wish that was the case, though. I wish that was the case.
I mean, Bobby, as you said, clearly you didn't think it was ridiculous then, but as you sit back here now, 30 years later, do you realize how ridiculous that was?
Yeah, I do. I do.